Project number 9, Persuade with Power. The idea is to persuade listeners to adopt your viewpoint or ideas or to take some action, to appeal to the audience's interest, to use logic and emotion to support your opinion, and avoid using notes. The title is Free Toast Host 2.0. Welcome to our website. Please join me in welcoming Brad Muller.
Del Mar Toastmasters for many years has used our existing Del Mar TM website. It's been here as long as I've been around, and I know there's some members who have been here longer. I think this site has at least been around since 75 or 76 from the looks of it. We're here today to talk about where we're going next. So I'd like to take you through some of the navigation, give you a sense of what we've got. I did spend the last couple of months at Tim's direction building out our new website. It's pretty much ready to go, but we have a few little tweaks to make. So we'll take you through kind of what that looks like. Key takeaways from this will be, one, we have to make a change. The old site has to go. The other thing is, the new site will give us this capability of reducing a lot of the profligate email that we see as a club. So if we take advantage of the tools available on the site, there'll be a lot of advantages available from that perspective. So if you don't mind, I'd like to take a moment of silence for delmartm.org. Welcome you to Free Toast Host 2.0. So this is the look and feel of the new site. And notice the navigation looks a lot better. It's got the new Toastmasters logo and so forth. Very, very easy to navigate, and I did include the old photo for a little nostalgia in the top of the site. A question came up earlier about how do you get there. There is this URL will get you to the site. Do not worry about writing it down furiously. I will email out instructions after the meeting today for everybody, so you don't have to worry about trying to take notes throughout the meeting. The first thing you need to do when you go onto the site is you'll need to register yourself, and you've seen emails from Tim in the past on this. What you'll need to do is hit the member login button once you've logged in. Once you've done that, this pop-up will come up, and the first thing you need to do is enter just your first name. Is all you'll have to put in. From there, what's going to happen is your name will come up with a string of numbers behind it. Real simple, click on your name with the numbers. If there's several of us with the same first name, you just click on your name, and then you'll go down and press the Authenticate button. Okay? Once you've pressed Authenticate, it actually generates an email back to you with a first-time password to get into the site. It's pretty simple. We've all done this a million times with banks and any other application. You'll use that email, that login credential to get in the first time. And then once you're in, you'll need to come in and actually set up your profile for the first time. So click on the profile link. There's a few things that you're going to want to do once you get into the profile area to set your profile up in the system. And I've seen that a lot of you folks have done it already, which is wonderful. There's, I think, about 27 members that have at least gone into the tool once. Whether or not they've set the profiles up, I'm not sure. But about 27 of us have done it. So there's a fair number that still need to go in and get this going. There is no real date yet that I'm aware of that when they're going to cut the old site. They said the 12th, but that's passed, so I'm not really sure.
I thought it was the 17th.
Okay, 17th. So we're pretty much at the point of no return is really the message here. The reason for my persuasive speech. So some things you're going to need to do. First, you have to decide for yourself if you want your profile to be public or not. Then confirm the way you'd like your name to look. If you've got a unique spelling or a kitschy little name you'd like to use, go ahead. Put in your email address, or just confirm your email address. You'll also have the option to put in a secondary email. So if you've got 2 different email accounts that you may use to send out to the club, and this is your option to put that in. You can also, obviously, please include your phone number so we know how to reach you. And then you can include it, which is a nice feature of the new site, is you've got this option to put in Facebook URLs, LinkedIn, and YouTube channels for yourself, all part of your profile, which is very nice. The next thing, and this is really important once again, is to do the your bio. So you're going to want to put your own bio in. It's a text format, so you can't use any HTML. If you're familiar with that hypertext markup language, you can't use any of that in this. It's just straight text. But you tell us about yourself, why you got involved in the club. And then last but not least, of course, you need to include a picture. That's all I had on my computer at the time, a few of the kids. So that's the profile setup. I wanted to understand that you log into the system the first time, get your profile squared away, decide if you want to go public or private. So another couple of things I want to show you real quickly are just the areas of the calendaring function, which I think is pretty cool. You can click on this calendar button, and now as members, you can create events on the calendar. So if you're having movie night, you can create a movie night, no more email flying around. Okay? Also, the club president and so forth can post things as well. To go back to that real quickly too, on the agenda of the meeting times, if you click on the actual week, it will take you to the agenda for that week. This is a new agenda in the tool. Very, very cool as well. All the timings are built in as well as all the people involved in the meeting each week. You'll notice that if you posted your photo, it will show up next to your speaking role. And you'll see in a future slide, you'll see a little X next to your name. In the future, this is the way you'll tell the club you don't want to roll that week. So you'll go to the meeting agendas. There's now this sign up button, so when someone gives up their role, you'll be able to sign up from there for the position, and your picture and information will show up automatically. So you notice Anne Von Gaal comes back in since I took her away and put her back for today's meeting. The other cool feature is on the speaker piece. The speaker now will come in and actually input the manual. There's a little drop down. You'll put in your speech title and your speech introduction for the Toastmaster, and then save it. And the Toastmaster can push a button and it spits out that information for them before the meeting, as well as the complete agenda. Lastly, there's a new email address that everyone will have to get to know. So instead of the old delmar@delmartm.org, you're going to use this members-3524 at Toastmasters Clubs, and that will be the way you'll reach everybody in the club. So we have to go do it. I apologize. It is what it is. And we will reduce the email traffic. So thank you very much for your time.